Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Lead and Share. It's about 100% entertainment and 100% knowledge. Guys, are you super excited about today's video? Today we are going to learn about how to introduce yourself. I'm going to teach you a few techniques where you can use for this question, how to introduce yourself. Without further delay, let's get into the video. Always when you start a conversation, you have to greet the people either in a formal or informal way. The basic word where you can use for both formal and informal way is none other than hello. Always the tone matters. And also based upon the duration, you can just tell as good morning or good afternoon or good evening. And then you have to tell your name. For example, I am Mr. or I am Miss so and so. And if you're over the phone, you can just tell us this is Mr. or this is Miss. And then you can tell your location, that is where are you from. For example, I am from London, or I come from New Delhi, or I was born and raised in New Delhi. For example, if you are born and brought up at different places, you can just tell us I was born in New Delhi but raised in London. Or if you are staying in particular place for certain years, you can just tell us I've been living in New Delhi for past 5 years. Then you have to talk about the position and the company. For example, I work at so and so as so and so. For example, I work at company name as, that is a designation. I work at Infosys as human resource executive. Or you can just tell particularly about the designation, and the location also can be added. That is, I'm a manager at Tata Consultancy Service, Bangalore. Next comes the qualification. For example, if you are a final year student, you can just tell us I am about to graduate. Or if you have done graduation in particular subject, you can just tell us I am a biology postgraduate. Or if you are undergoing certain course, that is a short-term course, you can just tell us I am currently taking course in so and so. Next comes the experience. For experience, you can just mention the period of time and the specialization what you have worked for. And talking about the experience, you have two things, that is a long term and short term. Long term, it is for a particular period of time you have been worked in particular specialization, whereas short term, it is a short term projects where you are working for. For example, I have 3 years of teaching experience. I have 5 years of experience in sales. Whereas when you're talking about short term, it is a short term project or something else, as an event organization or something else. I've been acted as an event organizer at so and so. Now, when the listener is much interested in your words and he want to know more information about that, and in that case you can just talk about your family. For example, you can talk about the family members first. I am from a family of 4, or we are a family of 4. And if you want to talk about your siblings, you can just tell I am one of the siblings. Or if you are the only child, you can just tell us I am an only child. And next comes the hobbies. That is, when you're talking about the aspiration, the listener must get much interested about your hobbies. For example, when you're talking about that, they have to get interest to have a look at your hobby or experience that. For example, I am a keen runner, I am a tennis player, or I am a singer. If you tell like this, if it is much interesting, they might listen to your talent. They can have a look at your talent. Okay, then if in case the listener wants to learn or know more about you, you can just talk about your age. If there is no problem and you want to let your age out, you can just tell as I'm 25. Or else you don't want to let your age out and you want to tell in a different manner, you can just use this technique. That is, I'm in my mid 20s, or I'm in my early 20s, or I'm in my late 20s. For example, when you're 25, you can just tell us I'm in my mid 20s. And if you're 21, you can just tell us I'm in my early 20s. Or if you're 49, you can just tell us I'm in my late 40s. Hope you like and enjoy this video. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe for more updates. Meet you in the next video. Cheers. Bye bye.